Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as Wissenland and Nuln going up against the Exiles of Khorne. So Elspeth's army here is 1 unit short of a full stack, got a couple of damaged units over here, hardly any frontline, but the gun units look really bloody strong. However, Khorne's bringing in nearly 4 full stacks here, which includes Skarbrand and also includes Karanak, so I imagine they're going to be quite a big problem. So Elspeth is a death wizard, she's very good at casting spells, but we're dealing with a hell of a lot of spell resistance. Some of these units here have like 75% on Karanak. How much are we looking at with Skarbrand? Yeah, 50% on him, so that's quite a bit. I'm pretty happy with the banner placement, so I'm not going to adjust that. Everything is on max battle difficulty. Let's jump in and see what we can do. Oh yeah, we absolutely have to not control large army here. There's no way we're going to be able to win if they have 40 units rushing at us, because our front line, these units here, they're just going to roll over and die the moment they charge into us, so we can't rely on them at all. Anyway, let's read out the email. He says, "Hello Legend, Skarbrand has been harassing my territory for around 15 turns, usually nothing terrible. I've had some dwarves nearby to help keep them at bay. 2 turns ago, that dwarven faction was confederated into another dwarf clan that is not at war with Skarbrand. So now I'm the only one at war with Skarbrand, and he sent everything he has at me. I had to teleport Elspeth at the last minute to get an army in here in time, but it's not enough. I've tried corner camping, but there are just way too many units to deal with. We get overwhelmed. There is nowhere to hide, and the map isn't doing me a ton of favors. I honestly have no idea how you are going to win this, if you can at all." Okay, well, let's see. Ye of little faith. Well, we'll see. No, I understand. I mean, this does actually look pretty tough, because even though it says Valiant, Defeat, and Auto Resolve, there's a lot of things we've got to take into consideration here. I think a huge amount of our balance of power is tied to the amount of ammo that we've got on our Amethyst Ironsides and Nuln Ironsides. The thing is, if we get caught in melee with a huge amount of ammo in reserve, well, then that's really bad. And the Auto Resolve does take the amount of ammo that you have into consideration and kind of assumes you're going to use most of it. So this isn't really a situation where I think we need to conserve ammo that much, except with the Hellstorm rocket batteries, because they've got significantly less, and they should not be shooting at single entities, and those will likely be the first ones coming at us. Okay, so let's have a look at your heroes here. Get to know them a little bit. So we got Elspeth, Control Group 1 for sure. And, oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, every fucking time. Yay, Mechanical Steed. How many times do I have to fucking tell you guys, don't put them on Mechanical Steeds? But Legend says how you start. Like, I totally get that maybe what would probably have happened is that it auto-assigned the Mechanical Steed. But the thing is, the character is at level 32, so I'm assuming you fought quite a few battles with him on this mount since then. At some point, you should take him off this goddamn piece of shit fucking mount, because it really is one of the worst mounts in the game. Because from a tactical point of view, it doesn't serve to complement his speciality, which is the whole point of having a fucking mount, right? It might give him more armor and maybe a bit more melee defense, right? But that's not something that he should have a whole lot of anyway, because you don't want him in melee. That's not his role. He's a missile unit, a support unit. He's got a mount, like just regular horse mount, and its base speed is 6 faster than the Mechanical Steed. Now the thing is, if you're running away from something, and of course it's charging towards you, and you're on this steed, you've got a reduced chance of getting away, basically. Which means that this guy is going to get hit more often, and all that melee defense and armor doesn't matter a fucking bit of difference if you can't outrun your opponent. In fact, I probably should have put the speed banner on him in hindsight, but now I'll have to just be careful about sending him in. But yeah, I didn't. It is what it is. Just go deal with it. All right. You know, I've mentioned this stuff before. I mean, if people don't want to listen to me, fine. It's all good. I'll just deal with it. It's okay. All right. I reckon rather than leaving these guys here as a front line, I think we should actually send them over this way to distract the enemy forces rather than do anything else. Actually, no, go control 4 with them. Put this in 3, but I'm a little bit reluctant to send him up this way because I've got Karanak in there. He'll catch him. So I'll send him up to go and deal with it later, I guess. I do want a bit of healing to go on early if possible. You get out of the way because you're already kind of at full health. Okay. And yeah, send Elspeth to go harass. Alright, this one, go harass as well, but just gotta watch out. If they send the chariots against us, that's not ideal. Okay, since we don't want to fire to begin with, we'll move back a little bit, but they're already close within range. Alright, so these ones just move over there, just try to draw them away. There's Karanak. Ideally, I think we'd get more use out of... Oh, I think she can't... Hey, cancel my damn spell. Oh, well. Just watch out for this one here. I don't really want to be shooting at that. Yeah, they canceled my damn spell. Because, yeah, using Spirit Leech on them isn't going to do very much. Okay, well, draw Karanak in and we'll just shoot him. You steer clear. So, if we can draw him right down the barrel of these guns, that'd be great. And also try to shoot this other one. Also, where is you? Yeah, okay, I might put you in control group 5. Accusation to reduce missile resistance and physical resistance would be handy. Although we do actually have magical weapons. Oh, goddammit, there's any chariots against us over this way.
Give me. Yes, sir, quickly. Sighted and ready.
And silenced me, so I couldn't cast a spell anyway. Okay, Karanak's gone. That's good. And this one's going down. Alright, those are the ones with physical attacks. So maybe bring that one over here. Because, yeah, they bypass it anyway. Alright, Scarbrand's on the battlefield. We need to get rid of this one here. God, these guys have got some serious firepower. Holy shit. Would be really nice if it was actually fast. Can't believe you put him on a fucking mechanical steed. It is what it is. Alright, let's have a look here. Alright, let's start using the Hellstorm rocket batteries now. Make sure they're in charge mode. Yeah, don't want them on fire at will.
No feed, just oil. Mind over matter.
So I don't think I've done any damage with them yet. But at least it's kept them distracted, that's good. Alright, yep, once you're shooting it. That one, draw it in over this way. You. Good. I'm wondering about using 12. No, let's not use 12 below because. Oh, God damn it. It's not got multiple points put into it. And Elspeth magic is way more efficient for dishing out damage. Dwells below would be good for just slowing them down, but I'm not too worried about this at the moment. Let's put you on the ground. Maybe use up that potion of healing. Move them back in. Yeah, so mainly, rather than trying to hold them back, because these guys are such heavy hitters, instead, just get them to try to chase after us. Alright, Scarbrand. Scarbrand's speed is 83. I should have put this banner on this guy here in hindsight. Yeah. Oh, hang on, I got caught over here by the chariots. I mean, on one side, it's definitely good that they're kind of chasing after us so they're not charging into our gun line. But on the other hand, I'm not really paying much attention to these ones here because, yeah, they're not providing anywhere near as much value as the other ones. And so naturally, you're going to focus on the thing that is providing the most value, which is just not this. So, yeah, I'm going to bring him back over here for now. Send Elspeth over this way because there'll be a greater concentration of their melee infantry. So it'll be easier to get a lot of damage in. So we've done a bit of damage with them. Okay, don't fire on things that if we don't have to. Okay, tell them to stop now. This first army has been obliterated. And just rotate a little bit because you got chariots coming in this way. Okay, Scarbrand coming in. Okay, do we have accusation ready again? Okay, we will. So let's get ready to use that. So our spearmen actually won over there. How about that? Those rat mongers, yeah, okay. I might actually land on... those more. Yeah, get rid of those marauders. Okay, so far so good here.
I understand.
My goal, Mirage. The power of life is mine.
Okay, so when dealing with Scarbrand, hang on, definitely a good idea to accusation him, I think. God damn, we got some seriously good guns here. Get out of the way. Guys just came in that were a bit more of a threat. Okay, I want all guns firing on that man. D-man. Come on. Good, dropping down his physical resistance. These fire at will. God damn it. He hasn't landed a single hit yet, and oh god, he's just out of there. He did no damage for Scarbrand. Very nice. Alright, cool. With those chariots gone, we'll send these two back out to go and clear out some shit. Let's actually move them back up here a little bit, because this is a nice kind of high ground. Now, the first wave has been well and truly beaten. Okay. Fairly big cluster of them over here. Okay, so we've got a Khorne's, or the Khorne's Bloody Fist coming at us over here this way. Let's try to get its attention. I don't want it to be fighting our spears over here. I'd like to just get the guns to take him out as quickly as possible. Spirit Leech is probably a bad call. Yeah, if it gets attention. So we've got this, but while I've got its attention, I don't really want to do that. Gorbeast's Chariot will probably beat our spears. Oh god damn it, I gotta pay better attention with these ones. But like I said, it's not the priority. When's the fucking chariot? Come on, get out of there. That's not very useful in this battle because of the all the magical attacks I've got. Back over here. Hang on, get back.
Ready to act. Get moving.
Okay, come on, get moving. Yeah, so it's providing a bit of a distraction, but not a hell of a lot. Got a lot of magic, but yeah, the problem with Khorne is what should we use it on? Because they're just going to resist it for the most part. Okay, really have to do our best to hold them back.
Weapons prime, sir. A march of metals.
So I've got this, which I don't think we're going to get a whole lot of value out of it, so just use it up, whatever. Bring this one a little bit more over this way so they've got a better line of sight on it. Yep, okay, no, they got it, that's good.
Rose. Elspeth von Draken.
Okay, so again, keep them distracted. Don't actually engage with them. See, Legend, that extra melee defense is totally helping against that Bloodthirster. He needs that armor against that armor-piercing unit. That's what he needs, is that particular amount. Oh wow, we're actually burning through our ammo a bit quicker than I thought. Maybe the amount of ammo we've got is an issue. I guess they've got a very fast fire rate.
Into the winds.
Could do that on that one, maybe. I think they disrupted us and we didn't get the cast off properly. Yeah, probably should have just left that one here all along rather than try to harass them. Alright, we're going to need to start restocking, I reckon, their ammo as opposed to the Hellstorm rocket batteries. Actually, let me see who's getting the most kills.
We are Sigmar's heirs! They are using
Sigmar falls.
Not entirely sure. Yeah, no, we're definitely going to need these ones here.
a march of metal!
Let the woods awaken.
My carmine hungers. Let the march on.
Alright, so that should be wave 2 dealt with. And now Spearmen, they are actually kind of beating the Gore Beast chariots there. I wasn't expecting that.
No feed, just
Alright, time to start restocking. So,
It is
go
against
for
the
one of them
enemy
each.
for a field test.
But yeah, I've got to be a bit more sparing with our ammo, I think.
Handgunners! Hold fire! At speed! Sorcery! Get moving!
Forward and speed.
Because there's still a lot of enemy forces left to come in. We'll need to rely a little bit more on magic to thin out the forces as well, because obviously I haven't been using that much of it. Because the thing is, when we start really running out of ammunition, our balance of power goes down with it, and if we've got no ammo left and all of our heroes are very badly damaged, it will take into consideration our garrison though.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
So we want to inflict the army losses at some point. That's how we win battles.
Hellstorm!
Power of nature.
And shoot.
At once. Power of life.
Go for it right there, because they're going to walk right through it, hopefully.
Doom upon them.
Sighted and ready. Quickly! Right! A handy tool!
So far, so good. Good, Elspeth's getting a lot of damage in, so that's good to see. This one here, is this generating us unlimited winds of magic? No, it isn't.
Battle wizards. By Ulrich strong. Ready for war.
No, they're good.
Mage of death.
Alright, just chill with that, because there's a bigger blob coming soon.
Outriders! Handgunners!
Elspeth von Draken.
Alright, let's start bombing this area here. Hopefully we'll hit them. Alright, cool. It's not too bad they're just sending a unit over here every now and again. I would like to withdraw these two units here, but obviously, since it's a siege battle, and we're also caught in force march, we cannot do that. Legend, it's clearly a field battle. Alright, put that down in front of them. Alright, looks like the artillery shots there are doing reasonably well. That's good to see.
Forged for battle!
Because yeah, I don't really need to bring any of my reinforcements in terms of actually utilizing any of those units. Because all there is really, realistically, like just some crossbows. All the melee infantry are just going to trade poorly against this
What do
enemy.
you think? Formation march! Let's move! The Empire endures!
Doom take thee.
Alright, still got a few more restocks left, not heaps. And they're... Okay, well they're almost out of reinforcements. Almost. That's a pretty good amount of thinning them out, considering. Easy with that. Good, just let them leave the battlefield. We'll start bringing in some reinforcements. I might actually need them. To overcome just the last little bit of them.
The graveyard
We'll
rose.
see. Okay, there we go. Now, it might cause him to have to re-recruit some of these spearmen to maintain his argument. You know,
The sky.
doesn't have a full stack anyway, and honestly, I don't think those spearmen were really providing a lot of value. Man, get yourself just some more amethyst ironsides.
They walk beneath us.
so much better for this army.
I am life. I am its vessel.
Send it over here to hold the enemy back as best as it can. Okay, hang on. No, that's fine. Let them shoot. I think we got one more restock. No, I'm done with restocks.
Giddy up!
Right, go into melee with that soul grinder. Because you did well against the other one that before.
Ground quakes! Down!
Oops. Down in there. It's all good. A healing potion on Elspeth is a bit of a waste. And there we go, we inflicted the army losses. Cool. Alright, that was not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. But I can see why he may have had a tough time. I wonder if he controlled large army or not. No idea. Okay, forget about that one. Kill this hero in over here. Yeah, we're not getting a crash in this battle. Or is that a lord?
Throw it! Let the wind of life blow.
What's... Alright, this one here hasn't left. Okay, there we go. Cool. Alright, yeah, well, we were pretty low on ammo, so I don't think it'll be like a heroic victory. Maybe. I mean, we were outnumbered, but not necessarily outpowered. Alright, try to heal these guys before they leave the battlefield. So I think these guys here, I did the worst with them. Obviously my own fault. But I was trying to be distracting, which worked. I was distracting, but it also meant that they got hit a few times. Not sure if leaving them here would have been the better option. Just not sure. Because the worst thing that could have happened to us... Oh, it was a heroic victory. So yeah, we must have been outpowered by a fair bit. In total. Those two units are likely wiped out, but... I'm assuming that they were placeholder. But yeah, your guns are very good. So if you had to take out the Khorne forces like that, that's crazy strong. But yeah, I have a suspicion he controlled large armies. And it's just that the garrison had no real value to help us out. Because, yeah, like I said, just get rolled over. Alright, let's give you... Let's see, if we go with replenishment. Your money is not great, but your army's in okay shape, so yeah, just go with the...
They
go with the money.
consume our supplies. Get rid of them.
Oh, they're going for it again? Holy shit. Or are they just going to besiege it? Oh, they're bringing in more. Shit. God damn. I thought we were done. Nope. Well, there's Pyrrhic victory in auto resolve. Legend, you should have taken the replenishment. Yeah, I probably should have. I really wasn't expecting more forces to show up. God damn. Well, on the silver lining, the fact that those two units got wiped out means we get more of them to begin with. A lot of blood beasts of Khorne. Sorry, flesh hounds, I mean. Yeah, we definitely need to not control large army, that's for sure. Alright, let's jump in and see what we can do again. So, he didn't warn me about this because, I guess, because he couldn't win the first battle, he didn't know about the second one. See, if I had known about the second battle, I would have chosen the replenishment option. Obviously, it would have been the objectively best option, but I really wasn't expecting there to be so many armies in this area from Khorne. Like, you can expect that maybe with the Skaven, or an endgame crisis, which Khorne can't be, at least not yet. Alright, so this time we'll just keep our cavalry. I nearly called them artillery. Keep them back. And with these three, just keep them over there, once again being distracting. I think that proved to be... Ah, crap. I was holding down shift and deselected them.
Feel life flow.
So I'm going to do all that again. It's okay, no big deal. Because, yeah, if we had taken replenishment, we might have been able to auto-resolve this. Maybe. What if there's more? Who knows? Okay. Cool, don't fire at will, and... yeah, you go over there and go and annoy them. Alright, they're hanging back this time, so that's good. That gives us time to get set up.
We obey. Sigmar calls. What do you think? Take the ground. Hellstorm rocket battery.
Okay, good.
Battle awaits. For the Emperor. Sage wizards.
And let's get some healing in so they're in good shape. Alright, since there's nothing here that's that quick, I guess it's totally fine to send the engineer out this way to go and harass them. Shouldn't be anyone that can actually catch it. Except maybe this Chaos Knight of Khorne. Yeah, so they're waiting for reinforcements. Alright, now... still a bit of time before they show up. If we can get these ones to start coming at us early, that'd be great. But that being said, they're not going to add too many extra units to this. Just wait. They're trying to reform. Let's see what they end up doing. If we can kill all of their lords, then this one will rampage and it won't make it to the front line. Alright, this is starting to blow up a little bit. Let's pop that down. Okay, got an idea. I am going to use this, which I don't think I used any of in the previous battle. On... okay, that guy's on foot, so this is anti-large, isn't it? This is good against single opponent, which... didn't kill any of them. Oh, shit. Maybe I should pay more attention. Let's go back and get some healing. Alright, all good. Let me just shoot him. No, actually, don't worry about that this time, because I'm just going to leave them there.
Into the winds. Spirita of Shaiish.
Okay, normally I wouldn't bother with Spirit Leech with this guy, but because he's already quite low on health, I'd say let's go for it. Okay, I need to get rid of that Skull Cannon, because it's got such low health. Come on, get out of there. Go to here. You get on the ground. Good.
Outriders! Yes, sir! Quickly! Quick march! A matter of locomotion.
Well, it was the unit that I said that had the chance of catching us. Yeah, they're probably not going to beat the Slaughter Brute, but that's okay. Keeping it out of the fight to begin with, I think that's good. Okay, no, you need to go get rid of that Hell Cannon. No, sorry, not Hell Cannon, Skull Cannon. Oh my god. Brain fart. Drummond. I don't think ammunition is going to be a problem at all in this battle. Alright, I'm going to go into melee here, just to try to get them to clump up so that I can do some big boys of these, but it doesn't look like they're going to stand and fight. Guess we'll see.
Ready to act. At speed. Take the ground. The Empire. Charge!
Yep, they're getting wrecked. That's fine. Slaughter Brute's ages away.
The graveyard rose. They walk.
Alright, good amount of damage done there. Oh, this guy's coming back. That actually might kill him, because as we continue casting, we get more spell mastery, so each spell gets a bit stronger. Yeah, I think that guy's the goner. Good.
Into the winds.
Okay. Let's start forming the infantry. Actually, I think we can justify putting this on fire at will. There's not that many single entities in this one. And we also don't need to be too sparing with our ammunition this time around.
Marina! Guide our aim!
I am life.
Is this guy... has he been, like, trying to heal all the other characters or something?
Take aim! To battle!
The graveyard rose.
Yeah, anything that we can do to thin them out so it doesn't take as many shots to kill them is great, especially if we don't actually get them off the battlefield right now. Because obviously we don't want them bringing in all their units too quickly. Okay, there's some reinforcements here. Just got to be careful with the Hellstorm rocket batteries so we're not firing too much within here, actually. Alright, looks like we killed that lord.
Right! Sigmar wills it! By the Amazon!
For Heldenhammer! Quick march!
Elspeth von
I did a bit of damage.
The Dark Lady
Okay,
of
nice
Nord.
cluster of infantry there, but still waiting for that to restock itself.
Shadow!
It's all good.
Mage
Very
of
nice
Death.
group of them right there. Looks like 3 groups of infantry. And well, of course, they are spell resistant. The spell mastery is helping us out a little bit with that.
Up it is!
Okay, that's a waste of ammo, so stop it. Yeah, let the garrison fight that, that's no problem.
Elspeth
Probably
von-
disproportionately hurts our balance of power, but I just want to really make sure that we've got enough ammunition for the whole battle, which we should, considering we had enough for the previous one. And this is definitely a slower paced battle. This guy lagging behind here, I doubt he's going to be able to beat Elspeth in a duel. Actually, do it with the Gore Beast Chariot, don't worry too much about him. Okay, so that one has gone rampage. Right, it's not any lord. It has to be the lord that's managing that one. So that's good. That's not going to make it over here. The fact that we drew it over there with the spears, that actually worked out really well.
Fire Ulrich, drop!
Sigmar calls!
Okay, just need to try to spread out so that our guns can actually shoot at these Forsaken coming in.
Show us the...
Yeah, smash the Gore Beast Chariot. That's great. I could use Fate of Bijuna. Have I been calling Purple Son of Zerius Fate of Bijuna again? I swear, I'm like so dyslexic. I call Cavalry Artillery and vice versa, and I call Purple Son of Zerius the Fate of Bijuna and vice versa.
For Heldenhammer! We are Sigmar's heirs!
You, jump to the fort.
Empire
Get to
endures!
that guy, that'd be great.
The graveyard.
But yeah, let's see how much damage is done to it when they've got 35% spell resistance, and we've got 37% spell mastery.
Filly, not folly! Swordsman! By Golmaraz!
And we got this. The fact that their line is stretched all the way along this way, that's exactly what we want. And the fact they've got a slaughter brute that is completely... It's just not going to show up over here. There's nothing to worry about with that one. I think we're in pretty good shape here. Nothing we really need to worry about too much. Yeah. Alright, let's get in some restocks up in here. Once... Oh, actually, I should have waited. May have overstocked it. But yeah, if they're just going to come on in, we'll just waste them as they're coming in. And if they want to attack the garrison, that is fine as well. Alright, let's put them back on fire at will.
Ready! Shield of faith! For Heldenhammer! We are Sigmar's heirs! For Heldenhammer! Swordsman!
Alright, that took out about 45% of its health, roughly. Okay, yeah, you can definitely... No, if I land there, though, it's not going to... These ones will make sure I don't get back up. Yeah, this is going great here. Barely have to do anything.
Battle wizards!
Your artillery graph!
Right, tell them to stop shooting because they're just dodging it. Back a little bit because yeah, the guns can handle that no problem. Nope, they're specifically shooting at it. Okay, back off. Okay, nice cluster of infantry there. Oh, okay, here come all the flesh hounds. Actually, no, this could work for us because they might all just get army lost if we've dished out enough damage to them.
Engineer!
Back, just get that one to come in just a little bit closer.
Shalia, protect us!
Ready for war!
Bit of extra ward saves, good.
Throw in!
The graveyard road.
Yeah, sure, she's done a lot of damage. Okay, and as for the bloodthirster, let's just draw it in as quickly as possible so we can shoot it. Because actually, their most dangerous units on this battlefield would have been the Flesh Hounds of Khorne if they just had so many of them and rushed at us. So we want to try to inflict the army losses as soon as possible now. Didn't make much use out of these in this battle, but didn't seem to need to. There it is, that's it. Alright, they're bringing in all their fast units. Because yeah, they got in over here and ran all them down. It would severely hurt our chances in the battle. Especially if it happened at the beginning of the fight. End of the fight, might be okay. Especially considering how good we're in. But I don't think that's going to happen. I reckon we kill a few more of these high value units and then that's it. Especially considering our artillery's in good shape in terms of its ammunition. I think it's a big deal. Still got heaps of winds of magic, also a plus. And we have reserves, still.
Let's move!
Working out really well there.
By!
But, come on, where the army losses at? Alright, still got one more of those, if I could finish anything. Alright, I'm going to move up a little bit here, because I need to kill this soul grinder of Khorne as quickly as possible. Because I reckon if that one dies, we'll inflict the army losses. It'd be great if we do that before the knights show up. Might actually Fate of Bijuna that one. Just because I really don't want to have to deal with this bullshit.
Just oil!
Let us chant battle hymns!
This one here seems to... There we go. Inflict army losses. And because they're demons, they all die. Except for the mortal units, that is. But I'm talking about the Flesh Hounds of Khorne. Alright, stop firing. Stop.
Hellstorm rocket battery!
Onwards and Carmine.
Now, the Slaughter Brute out this way is not unbreakable. So, yeah, just leaves the battlefield.
Mage of death.
Okay, how about we send these two to go and run down that one? Actually, if you could... I reckon the Gore-Beast Chariots are more important to kill than this guy, because that guy's only level 3 Lord, and they'll just replace him with a new Lord anyway. Whereas if this unit here gets wiped out, they won't be able to replace it, although I don't think I'm going to wipe it out, because we're just pushing it off the edge. Alright, fuck it, whatever. Usual shit with this game. Forgot to turn them off fire at will. So it's okay, I didn't need them for this fight. Cool. I don't think we took any damage on the main army. Like, I think we've actually recovered health. Definitely the garrison took damage, but that doesn't matter. But yeah, we'll see when we hit this. Another heroic victory, nice. I wonder if there's more on the way. Yeah, 0 casualties on the main army. That fight there was significantly easier. without a doubt. I mean, they didn't have Scarbrand coming in. Not that Scarbrand didn't do any damage. It's just he represents the potential to have done a lot of damage to us. You know, in that first battle. But yeah, your army's pretty damn good. Even with just 4 of these Amethyst Ironsides, they are getting a lot of value in every battle because you got so much ammo. But yeah, I would totally not get some more Spearmen. Get more of these guys here. For sure. They're very good. Okay. Let's... Okay. We could take replenishment this time. Yeah, alright, let's do that.
A moment of prayer.
I don't think they'll attack again. They couldn't possibly have more armies, right? Good. Because if they're using their ancient actions, it means they stop using their armies. Cool. Doesn't look like you've got a lot of territory, but I gotta admit, your army's good. It performed very well. There's just one problem with it. Just one teensy-tiny mechanical issue with it. And we need to fix that before I send it back to you. But Legend, what if he wants it to be shit? It's, in the grand scheme of things, not that big of a deal. But it definitely would have been better for us if I could have used it a bit more. I'm talking about, of course, the engineer on the mechanical steed. Yeah, I really think like the mechanical steed should maybe offer like an area of effect buff to missile units to give you some incentive to actually use it over the actual horse, because it's just functionally the same except worse. And like boosting some units' stats that don't need to be boosted, that doesn't make it better. It's like, wow, look at these archers with 58 melee defense. Who cares? Or actually, more importantly, melee attack, or less importantly. Oh, have you seen my new archers? I got their melee attack up to 78. What's their weapon strength? 20. Whoa. You haven't got... turn... Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting this by turn 57. What the fuck is going on with Khorne here? Alright, so... Your army's at full strength. But look at the spears! Fuck the spears, man. You can replace them wherever. And can you get global recruits? Not in 110. You can... no. We can locally, I guess. Nah, you don't need, Ulrika, do you? Imagine if I did that. Oh! That's good. Yeah, she's very good for the army. I mean, you may want to put her into a different army eventually, because you've already got somebody that increases the campaign movement range of the army. But this is a good opportunity here to get her leveled up as you clean up the corn on the floor. Somebody spilt a bunch of corn. Okay, so... Oh, that's right, I was looking for this one here. Again, just going over the differences, right? So, we lose 20 armor, we lose a little bit of health. Who cares? We lose some melee attack and melee defense. Who cares? We lose some charge bonus. Who cares? Not important. Speed is important, because speed allows us to utilize our real strength, our missile strength. Because this guy here has got enough firepower to kill Scarbrand. But if he gets caught by Scarbrand, that's not very good. So, yeah, get the fuck off that goddamn metal piece of shit. Because it definitely does not provide any advantages over here. He's already got extra powder, but something along the lines of just a small buff would make the mechanical steed provide a little bit more viability than in certain situations, especially considering he is actually an engineer. Yeah, that would be a lot better, but I don't know. Oh, also, I saw that. Scribe, totally useless on attached heroes. It's really not going to provide any value whatsoever. Just checking to see how many you've got. More hedge wizards would be good, but your Winds of Magic wasn't. Yeah, there's no Scribe. Yeah, it doesn't boost the movement range of the entire army. But I'm sure you didn't put them there deliberately. They're They just acquired it, and then you just forgot about it. And that's totally fine. Do you not have her Death Timekeeper? I guess not. It's all good. Wait. Yeah, you don't have it. Good to see you didn't have that jug of dream wine shit attached during the end turn. By all means, equip it during your turn, but don't equip it during an end turn, because you get that shit trait.
My curse is strength.
I'll let you decide what you want to do with Ulrika, but I was going to make that decision for you about the mechanical steed. It's a piece of shit mount. Very, very bad. Very, very bad mount. I really hate that one. It's the new rotting Promethean piece of shit for the Empire. And the fact that it auto-equips it because it comes after the Bartered Warhorse, that can be really annoying. Like, you have it on the Bartered Warhorse, and you're like, yay, cool, it's on the Bartered Warhorse. Then it gains a level up and you fight another battle before you've had a chance to go in and switch, or you forget about it. It's like, ah, shit, I'm on the stupid mechanical steed. Another thing with this guy's skills, yeah, it would be really good to put these points into speed. So I'm going to do that for you. If we had done, oh my god, look at that extra speed that we've got there. You were at 72 and now you're at 90. And you can still put a banner on that and get it even further. That being said, it's not like the other stuff here isn't valuable, but yeah, you want to be able to harass as much as possible, and if you get caught by their fast units, well, then you can't harass. And that's something that happened in the previous battle. But it shouldn't happen to you again, at least against Khorne, except against really fast units, like Khorne dogs. But even then, if you put a banner on it, it should be okay. Alright, so we'll leave it at that. And I think this situation here is sorted. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.